Hey guys, I'm Andrew with Paddock Pool Equipment Company. How are you doing?
Very well.
Good. Hey, you guys actually spoke to me. That's nice. All right. So at Paddock, we make a bunch of stuff, and we're going to talk about that and some other things. Cool? Sweet. All right. So here's a cool video showing a little fly-through of our Paddock manufacturing facility down in Rock Hill, South Carolina. And a little bit about us is we're USA-based. So we make everything in the United States, even though I don't sound like it, I'm imposing, but we are a USA-based company. We use all USA milled stainless steel. So it's all from plants and stuff, it's job generating for the States. We specialize in recreational water. What does that mean? Anything that people get into to swim or surf on or fly around on, we deal with. We don't do wastewater, drinking water, this is our focus. We're 102 years old. We like to work with stainless steel. We are a major stainless steel fabricator. So if your ideas have stainless steel in it, we can be your help. But we also do plastics. So our grating is made out of high-density polyethylene, as you see there on the CNC machines. We can manipulate plastics as well. So metals and plastics. There's a nice little video showing one of our bulkheads. How many of you guys know what a bulkhead is? Yeah! All right, so we make those too. We're 100% employee-owned. And here's a fun fact that I learned. Hey, Levi. That less than 0.1% of all corporations in America are employee-owned in any regard. So everyone that you speak to in Paddock is an owner of the company. Call me, I'm caring about our relationship in the long term and how we're going to make things right. I'm not just an employee, neither is Mark. We all are in it to win it with you. And we've been that way since 2019. So let's talk about what Paddock actually makes. So what do we make? Right? Here's a pool, so we make your gutters. The perimeter gutter that goes around the entire pool for surface skimming, surface removal. Think about how beneficial that's going to be in a surf park situation, right? We make the grating. Long, short, big, tall, different designs. We can make grating that covers holes. We do your rail goods, your grab rails, starting platforms, bulkheads, regenerative media filtration. Who's heard that word today? You have. We do tank components for surge tanks, balance tanks, all that stuff, any sort of tanks. We make your safety equipment, lifeguard stands, perimeter deck drains, drains that go around for sanitary removal of water that's inevitably going to splash outside of your water, right? Water that splashes outside of your water. Balance and surge tanks, you guys use those ever? Right? Strainers, reducers, custom grab rails. What else popped up? Oh, ladders. Alternative filtration types, say vacuum sand filtration, stacked horizontal fiberglass, stainless steel filters, and then evacuator technology. How many of you guys have ever heard of evacuator technology? 1, 2. All right. Cool. All right. So, okay, so what am I doing? So you see we make a bunch of stuff, right? But what if what you need isn't out of a catalog? It's not something off of a shelf, it's not any part number this. You have an idea, you have a new product, it's a new growing industry. There are complications and challenges, right? It's not like, oh, that's not going to fit. I'm trying to build a car with 5 wheels, but they only sell them in sets of 4, right? That was a bad example. So to highlight what we do at Paddock, we are a custom fabrication shop. And we do that with different fabrication techniques, such as laser cutting, laser welding machines, cutting machines, CNC routers for plastics. We manipulate tube steel, however you need it bent, however long, whatever's going on. We make tanks. Tanks are super important when you're trying to get water to stay in one place and return to that same place when people get in and out of it. And plasma cutting. So what does that mean? We can help with custom fabrication, right? It's important to understand that we have a big book of business, that we make stuff that is catalog-y stuff, right? But if you have an idea, if you have a project or a manufacturing challenge, or you just want to spitball some thought processes about how to make something that's currently off the shelf better by pivoting direction and fabrication techniques, talk to us. Bring us in early, get us on the inception phase. We can help engineer and spitball and design with you guys with the knowledge that we're going to help create what you want on the other side. So think of us as a custom fabrication shop. But we also do everything else. So really and truthfully, we're a very accessible partner to have for off-the-shelf stuff like float valves and strainers, maybe some filtration stuff. But then it's like we're doing a big sweeping water bit here and we want to be able to remove it and put it over here. How do we do that? call us. We can help with this kind of stuff, okay? So what can we create together? That's the real question. And thank you for your time. How are we doing?
Fantastic.
Really good, right?
Really good.
Thank you. Scan for contact info. And that's it. Does anybody have any questions? Any concerns? Any thoughts?
Do you ban anything with like the pool vessel itself, like the shell?
I mean, we can.
And you?
Yeah, we used to. We have some fabrication partners who still do using our stuff. It's not something that we are actively pursuing. We're not building panel wall pools, the pool wall systems now. But if you were to say, I've got a project that includes or needs to have something like that, we can absolutely help. And we can provide filtration systems, whether custom or some sort of off-the-shelf idea. We can do the face piping for it, which basically means instead of the interconnecting piping that does all the valve operations, you'll have a filter system, whether it's 1 or 4 filters with an influent and an effluent connection, from pool to pool, and all of that piping we can actually produce for you in-house to bolt onto the front of all these filters. Well, come see us. We're standing over there at the Paddock booth. My name is Andrew again. There's Mark Hines in the back. I'm the Northeast sales guy, but I just like to talk to people. Mark is our VP of Sales and Marketing, so please feel free to reach out, talk to us about anything you need, okay? Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.